Next is for the Parks and Recreation Commission. This was a very difficult one, but we had some really good candidates. I would like to appoint to those two positions Mr. John Castile and Ms. Denise Ladai. That's my motions. Mr. Sousa.
I'll second that motion, please.
Okay, it's been motioned by myself, second by Mr. Sousa. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay. Mr. Faria.
Yeah, Mr. New came in at the beginning of the meeting tonight and referred to the word you'd told Ms. Ingram that you were going to reappoint her. And I had been contacted on the issue, and so I'm a little concerned we'd be going back on our word to that we're not reappointing Mrs. Ingram to the.
Okay, well, let me clear this up. It was your decision. You were part of the group that wanted to change the process. The process says that we changed all the appointments to 2 years, and we changed them to 2 years. So anytime a mayor is elected, that mayor had a right to put people on the commissions that supported the vision of the mayor. That was the reason we changed it to 2 years, right? So these are the people that I chose that supported the vision that I see for the city, and that's why I chose the people I did.
So you're going to break your word to Mrs. Ingram?
It's not my word. It has nothing to do with break my word. Our word was that after 2 years, you would change and select people that supported your vision.
Do you want to hear the meeting? I have it downloaded.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Okay?
For the record.
Expiring December 2011. Okay? All right. Yes. You want to stop the meeting? Next item is item number... Yes.
Why is Mrs. Ingram expiring? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, here you go, Mr. Fred.
Why is Mrs. Ingram expiring December 08?
She's filling another spot, and then we can reappoint her at the time.
Okay, because she was our first. Okay. She was our first choice. I thought that she.
Did you hear it again?
We want her in the.
No, okay. When the time comes, we just reappoint her.
Mr. Mayor, if you're going to discuss the individual, Mrs. Ingram, I'm going to need to excuse myself, so you can then continue your discussion because she is one of my tenants.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay, have we finished?
Well, I just wanted you to clarify that you are going to break your word to Mrs. Ingram.
I don't consider...
You gave a year ago.
Again, my statement was very clear. I don't consider it breaking my word. The rules we made were very clear, that whoever was elected mayor, we changed it for 2 years. So whoever that person was had a right to replace any person that was there with people that supported their vision. I simply selected 2 people that supported my vision. As I said, it was a very difficult decision because we had so many people apply. However, I did feel that diversity would be very important in those positions. And we saw an excellent opportunity to bring in some diversity, and that's what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure, and I will, unfortunately, I'll have to vote no on those appointments because I won't be part of breaking a word to a citizen, and especially now when we passed a budget resolution today, and we're going to be talking about our word and our integrity on meet and confer. It bothers me. So I'm not going to speak any further because you've obviously made your decision. So I just wanted to point out that you did say, and I quote, "We will reappoint her at that time."
Thank you very much. Okay, so I have a motion by Mr. Sousa, a second by Mrs. Stone. Again, all in favor? Oh, yes, Ms. Stone.
Can I just make a comment?
Yes.
I feel like I should say something because I served on that ad hoc committee, and there were 10 people who applied for the Parks and Rec Commission, and I thought that was just an outstanding representation from the community, and I want people to know that this was a decision that the committee made, and it is the mayor's appointment, but we made the decision as a committee, and we had very qualified applicants, and it was a very difficult decision for all of us to make. And so I just think that needs to be said. And is there a motion made?
The motion, yeah,
okay,
Mr. Sousa.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, it's been motioned by Mr. Sousa, second by Mrs. Stone. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed?
No.
Okay, we have 3 yeses and 1 no. Motion approved.
I'll second that.
Okay, it's been motioned by my... Yes. Can we get a, oh, yes. No. Can I get a vote on that? All in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you. Next item is item number 13, Redevelopment Agency update. Ms. Post, are you still here?
I'm still here, Mayor. Thank you. But I did call home.
Okay.
And actually, I have 3 items. I apologize. I'll make them as fast as I can. But the first is that our redevelopment agency, we are offering once again our zero-interest housing rehabilitation loans for low-income homeowners. We just have completed it. We have been advertising it in the paper. These loans are used to perform necessary improvements to bring the homes up to health, safety, and code requirements. Loans are available for up to $80,000 at 0% interest for 30 years, and the payments are deferred during that entire time as long as the homeowner remains in the home. The loan is due and payable at the end of the 30 years, and the loans are funded through the Home Investment Partnership Program 2007 grant, and this is an equal housing opportunity program. So I wanted to make sure the public is aware of that. They can contact me at City Hall if they are interested in the loan program. I also wanted to announce next month we will be having our grand opening of the Los Banos Family Apartments, and that's kind of exciting. Our 105 units will be available to the public. They are accepting applications and screening residents right now. I do want the council aware, 21 of those apartments are for farm workers, farm laborers, because of the funding mechanism that we used for that. 34 units are for families that qualify under 21 are for homeless families, I'm sorry. And they are working with our local churches as well as different programs throughout the county to identify those families. 34 units are for families that qualify under USDA farm. 49 are for moderate to low income. One of the nice things about this unit and the state and federal funding that's put into it, they are providing training and education for the families that live in there. Everything from how to get a job, health and safety. So they have constant training going on in the facility. They have a library and 2 computer labs. And I would extend an invitation to any of the council if you'd like to go on a tour with me. I would be more than happy to take you out. Yeah. And so I will send out an email tomorrow. I'll just calendar it, and you guys just grab the date. How's that?
That sounds good. I want to definitely.
The final item I did want to bring up today, we had our final micro enterprise